What's up, guys? Adam here. I decided to make a video about all these copyright strikes from YouTube. Now, I think I've seen quite a few people getting all these strikes. I think King of Lightning, Bunka, and a lot more people. And it seems to mainly be targeted due to Hunter x Hunter anime reviews. Now, a lot of people are asking, how is this happening? I mean, okay, pretty much put it like this. It's called YouTube bots. They're kind of a computer program. They go around, they match tags and video titles and current problems. For example, anime is being uploaded illegally. Big fucking news out there. But anyway, as I said, anime is being uploaded illegally, and it's starting to become a lot more popular. So in a sense, they're trying to crack down a lot more now for the anime manga community. And we are generally a lot small. We're actually growing in size. There are more manga and anime reviewers than ever. I mean, everybody's doing that shit now. Everybody is. And the best thing to get around with this is to not have pictures of anime characters or the anime or the manga in your thumbnails or in your videos. Not use music that you do not own. Even if you bought that music CD store, it does not give you the rights to upload it. If I buy a movie, I cannot upload that movie. It's called intellectual property rights. It's kind of common sense, and at the same time, it's not common sense. Okay, for thumbnails, the best thing we can do is not use these pictures at all for thumbnails. If you want to use a thumbnail, try to advertise your channel. Try to put your actual channel picture up on there or something a bit creative toward that subject. Maybe putting the name of that actual video in your thumbnail might not be too bad of an idea. Also, your title could also cause your video to get flagged as well. For example, let's say Hunter x Hunter. Because that anime is being targeted because a lot of people are actually uploading that anime on YouTube. So if your title actually involves Hunter x Hunter, it could get flagged. So maybe putting something like video blogging or vlog, it might help you out a little bit, maybe. But generally, there's something also called fair use. Fair use allows us to comment, post videos if it's educational, criticism with the news, parody, that kind of stuff. But even then, your video still can get flagged, and we should be okay if we're using videos like and thumbnails and that kind of shit. Even something that small, we should be perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Now when you add money into the calls, when we monetize the videos, it makes it even harder to dispute fair use. You can make money with fair use, but it's a lot tougher, and a lot of times you need to get the rights, and it comes down to the court of law. Only the court can judge it if it's fair use. So it depends on how much material you use in that video. If you're making a parody of it and stuff, it's a little bit harder to do. But let's say you put money into a video, kind of like we do, we will be able to win this. We are criticizing that view, and we're giving it, as part of the fair use. And you can make money that way. We're being educational. We're telling you guys if it's a good chapter or not. We're also providing criticism, and so something that a lot of people need to take criticism. And as I said, but anyways, whenever you add money into the mix, it makes it a lot harder and comes down to the court costs. And so while we can dispute this charge, it's a lot harder. If you get too many copyright claims, your account can get blocked and terminated. Features can get removed, and you need to fight to remove that shit, to dispute it. And it's a very aggravating process, especially if you're not a YouTube partner. You have like almost no privileges whatsoever. I don't think, if you're not even a YouTube partner, I don't think you can even dispute a fucking copyright strike. So that's another thing to take as well. So if you're not a YouTube partner, you may need to just not do these type of animes that are being striked against. Now, I wouldn't stop doing anime reviews if you are a YouTube partner. You still can dispute it. Just try to change your thumbnail. Keep on doing it. It's not the anime's fault. It also could be bots just letting it, but it could be random people targeting your videos. That's another thing as well. So, for example, one time Ego Raptor, Aaron Hansen, uploaded a Pokemon parody, and this Asian girl, I can't remember her name at the time, but she was a contestant from the PlayStation series called The Tester, I think Season 3. And she actually talked about the episode. She didn't really use anything at all. It was perfectly fine. But a lot of people flagged her video for copyright strikes in her account as Aaron Hansen. Now, Aaron Hansen's Ego Raptor, he actually had nothing to do with this. He said that it wasn't even him. I guess a bunch of trolls actually just flagged a video as if they were him. And that's another thing as well. People could just be flagging your videos. You could have possibly pissed somebody else off too. That's another thing also I'm seeing a lot on this anime manga community. that is a very possible key. And so somebody could have pissed off a lot of anime manga people. For example, I have seen a few times on my my videos before, and my videos before in the comment section, people were calling me an asshole, a dick, to get a life because they said they thought it was an anime episode, whatever. And that's a few things, but the main thing I'm seeing a lot lately in the anime manga community is a lot of them are bashing others. For example, Forever World is getting bashed a lot, and Solo Double for Anime, you know, whether they did a stupid shit or not, they could have said some stupid shit like the fucking sun revolves around Earth. It doesn't fucking matter. People will drag on that shit and keep burning them and keep burning them and keep burning them. It's a damn shame. We need to work together, stick together. We are small. We need to, you know, be part of each other and help each other out. We don't need to flame somebody. Yes, there will be some people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, I've seen some guys do a few versus fights, and, you know, they're completely, you know, not well informed. They not actually making the best decisions. But that kind of shit happens. But don't try to drag it out and be an asshole. One time a guy even said he's done with it, he dropped it, but a person wanted to keep on going on with it and keep going on with it. Let it go. Let it go. We don't need to fight with each other. We need to help each other out. That's the biggest thing. We need to stick together. That's the most important thing, you know. Like George Bush, you got to stick together, yeah. But the whole point is we got to be a team, and this copyright strikes is going to get worse and worse and worse, and it could just be random shit. I think the main thing is going to be titles and thumbnails. That's the biggest thing. And I wanted to post in the comment section below about all these websites that actually give information for copyright strikes and copyright itself and fair use, what you should do and what it is. And it's a very hard thing to do, but we all should be okay. As I said before, when you're doing these manga reviews and stuff, we should be okay if we take the actual a cover of a book or a DVD. We should be perfectly fine. Why? Because, okay, people say, well, you can't make money on somebody else's content you don't own. That is absolutely true and false at the same time. For example, if I were to sell this book on eBay, am I breaking the law? No, not whatsoever. I'm not. I mean, I'm not actually making copies of this book. Now, generally, if you upload the book to online, you kind of are making copies. But here's the thing: it depends how much you're using. If I go on eBay, I actually upload a picture of the cover. I'm fine, right? It's just a cover. It's just a picture. I can do that kind of stuff, and you can do it on your YouTube page. So uploading actual cover of the book is perfectly fine. You know, some people will be okay with these kind of videos. It's a way. It's kind of us promoting their work. But it says the cover of a chapter or a comic book, whatever, or a DVD should be perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Because if that was illegal, then people couldn't have fucking videos on Amazon or eBay. And there's also something called, I think, public domain, depending on where it's at. I think it's something on the websites and whatever. If it can be viewed by anyone, you know, in a sense, like it's everywhere, like on Google search, you're okay generally. But I said, if I take this book and open it up and actually show you guys pictures and pages of this comic book, even a few scenes, I'm breaking the rules. But in a sense, I can do that with fair use. I don't abuse that. As long as I don't show you the entire book, I should be okay. But even then, it still can't raise a few questions. Then it comes down to the court of law. But you want to try to use as less material from this kind of stuff as well. The less material you use, the easier it is to define if it's fair use or not. So keep that in mind. That's one of the most important things we have to keep in mind for doing these videos. Whether we're reviewing manga, anime, you know, real life shit, you know, movies and stuff. As I said, the best thing to worry about the fair use is just gotta change the thumbnails and try to put in a vlog. But either way, no matter what, we're still going to get copyright strikes. It's something the anime community is actually starting to grow, and also your tags could have a effect into it as well. Another thing I'm also seeing a lot too is people are uploading anime videos before, and they think by putting fair use in that video, they're okay. If you take an entire episode of Naruto or Hunter x Hunter and you put fair use and you flip the video and then you put these bars up on there, that's not fair use. Just because you put bars, just because you edit a video or edit music, That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't. If you think that does, then I'm sorry. I had to say you're fucking retarded. You really are, because you're still taking that entire video. You're not even commenting on it. You're not even talking about it. You're just cutting that down. While the commenters might be talking about it, you yourself, the owner, are not talking about that video. So it's breaking the rules. And you can review stuff, and you can do that. For example, I've done a few video game reviews, and you're okay. But once you monetize it, it's a bit harder to prove, and it usually comes down to the court. But fair use is a lot easier if you don't try to make money on something. But as we're doing anime manga reviews, and we only generally put our faces on these videos, us talking, we are okay by fair use. We really are. Even a thumbnail should be okay, perfectly. But regardless, we're still going to copyright strikes, and we are small. We are not a whole lot of people. We don't have a whole lot of money to fight this. We don't have a company backing us. So eventually, over time, a lot of us could get flagged, and we're going to dwindle down some. And we might lose a few YouTubers. People will probably get tired of this shit and stop dropping anime and manga. Generally, I think I heard one person said that he's pretty much done with one of these anime manga series because he got flagged. You shouldn't be like that. I mean, it is unfortunate. I'll continue to watch. It's not really their fault. It could just be YouTube bots, the computer program that just goes around and flag the shit through, pictures and tags and titles. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to put in the comment section below, well, the description for the video, all these links and stuff for copyright issues, fair use, and that kind of shit. But that's pretty much it, guys. See y'all later. And also, we are a community. We need to stick together. No more hating on each other. Peace. See you guys later.